Hello, everyone. It's Miss Salvatore here, and today we are going to talk about the seasons. There are 4 seasons. Can you think? What are those 4 seasons called? There is a name for it. I want you to think, and while you're thinking, I am going to pull up our slideshow today. Great, let's get started. The 4 seasons. I want everyone to take a look at the pictures, and it shows the 4 seasons. I wonder what season we are in right now in October. I want you to think, what season could we be in? Really look at these pictures. All right. Today, you are all going to do a lot of things with the 4 seasons. So I want to be able to tell you what you will do. You are going to be able to orally say or recount the 4 seasons. By the end of the lesson, you're going to remember and know what they are called. You are also going to be able to identify the season by looking at the pictures. So Miss Salvatore will show you a picture and you will say, I know it is the season of blank. Okay, what else are you going to be able to do? You are going to be able to look at some pictures and to orally tell me what holidays are celebrated in a season. We're coming up to a special holiday that maybe some of you celebrate in this season. We have a few of them this season. So let's see if you can really think, really pay attention and look to what holidays that might come up on our screen. We are also going to be able to identify what season we are in now, what season we are in, and why. We are going to read a special book called Leaves, a Fall Pop-Up Book, and you are going to be able to listen and tell me some things that were in the book that demonstrate or prove that it is fall, because they only come out during fall. And Miss Salvatore has a special game or a scavenger hunt where you can look for special things that are around this season with someone at home or your parents. So, should we get started? Let's go. Okay. I want you to look at this picture. Really look at this picture and think, what do you see in the picture? And do you know this season? Some of you might have been able to see or visit a beach before school started. So really think, what was the weather like? What were you wearing? And what is that season called? You're thinking, let's see, if you said summer, you are correct. You did a great job and you are correct. We just finished summer. Summer is the first season. Everyone say summer. Good. And in summer, it is very hot. It is hot in summer. So some of you might wear a short sleeve shirt, shorts, maybe a dress, maybe when you go to the beach, a bathing suit, because it is hot. The sun is out and it is hot in summer. Before summer, look at this picture. Oh, there's pretty colorful flowers. There is a bunny or a rabbit. And this is the season of spring. Everyone say spring. Good. So spring is the second season that we are going to talk about today. And remember, there are 4 of them. So we have summer, spring. You say summer, spring. Good. Really look at this picture. What do you see? Think about it. What do you see? What might you feel like? Is it really hot? Are you cold? Are you hot, cold, in between? What season is this? Autumn. We call this season autumn, or sometimes fall. Autumn or fall. Everyone say autumn. Good. Everyone say fall. Good. Fall or autumn is the 3rd season. So we have summer, spring, autumn, summer, spring, autumn, summer, spring, autumn. You say, Good. And there is one more. So let's look at these pictures. Now this could be another one that we already said. Salvatore's trying to trick you. Think about those flowers and look at what they're wearing. When we look at what we're wearing, that might be able to tell us if it's hot or if we're cold and what kind of season it is. Is it summer, spring, or autumn? We've already talked about one of these, so which is it? Think. Spring, because our flowers like to sprout and spring in the springtime. Ooh, we're coming up to a special holiday that we celebrate. Some of you might have been able to see lots of pumpkins. And there is a holiday called Halloween. And I want you all to think, do we celebrate that in fall, summer, or spring? Think. And if you said fall or autumn, you are correct. We celebrate Halloween in the fall or in autumn. Some of you might have been home over the summer in July, and there was lots of fireworks. It went bing, 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 bing. It was loud, and there were lots of colors in the sky from the fireworks. Think, was that spring, summer, fall? The 4th of July takes place over the summer. Very good. All right, this one comes after Halloween. After Halloween, there is a holiday called Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. And if you really look at this picture, it might have some clues. I see a part of a pumpkin, and I see some pretty red and orange leaves. What season is this? Think. This is autumn. Thanksgiving happens in autumn. We celebrate Thanksgiving in autumn. Very good. Ooh, we have another one. We might celebrate Easter. We might get a lot of rain. We might see a lot of pretty, beautiful, colorful flowers. What season is this? And look, it says April. So if you can think back, we're in October. Think about summer. What season is in April? Springtime. Very good. Great. And this is one that we haven't talked about. So I want you to look at the picture. What do you see? I see white things that come from the sky. What is that called? And what might the weather be like when it does this? Are you freezing cold? Are you hot? What's happening? This is the season of winter. This is the season of winter. Good job, very good. What do we celebrate in winter? What do we celebrate in winter? Do we swim in the winter? Think about that. If there are white things coming from the sky and it is snowing or there's snowflakes, do we swim in the winter? No, we do not swim in the season of winter. We swim in the summertime or in the season of summer. Very good. Now I'm going to come out of here. I'm going to stop sharing. You were all able to look at different pictures and identify the 4 seasons. So let's review. The 4 seasons are summer, spring, fall, and winter. Those are the 4 seasons. Okay, so let's really think about what season we are in and what we might see. Think about it. Put those thinking caps on. All right, you are thinking about what season it is. And right now, we are going to think, what season is it and why do you think it is that season? So there are 4 seasons. Either fall, spring, summer, or winter. Which season is it? Think. And on the count of 3, call it out. 1, 2, 3. I heard the season. But we don't just say one word. We say a complete sentence. So we are going to put that season in our sentence and we are going to say the season is fall. If you said fall, you are correct. Whoop, whoop. The season is fall. Your turn. The season is fall. Very good. Now, why? Why is it fall? What can you see that makes it fall? Or what do you wear that might make it fall? Let's think about the summer. In the summer, it was very hot, and you had no school. And now it is fall. Is it hot? No. Do you have school? Yes. So the season is fall. It is fall because we started school, okay? We normally start school in September in the fall, okay, right after summer. But right now, we are going to read a story. It is called Leaves, a Fall Pop-Up Book. And in this story, you are all going to listen and look for things that show us fall. So as we read this story, you are all listening and looking for things that show us it is fall. Let's get ready to read. Here we go.
Leaves, an autumn pop-up book. leaf seems simple, but leaves do many things. A leaf contains green chlorophyll that helps it use sunlight, water, and air to make food for the plant. As days shorten, autumn's brilliance flutters down. With less daylight, chlorophyll disappears from leaves and bright colors show. As leaves drop, some birds migrate to warmer places. Hungry critters hide under the layers. The hedgehog curls up in a prickly ball to sleep, its spine sticking out for protection. Wet, matted leaves are homes for frogs, insects, snails, and slugs. Leaves rustle as animals hustle for food. Chipmunks scurry among leaves and stuff their chubby cheeks with seeds. Squirrels bury acorns and nuts under leaves to store for winter feeding. Mushrooms pop up on the forest floor. Mushrooms often grow in damp, leaf-covered locations. Deer eat mushrooms, including some kinds that are poisonous to humans. Leaf-lined burrows are cozy for dozing. In autumn, some animals, such as bears, skunks, chipmunks, mice, frogs, and snakes, prepare for deep winter sleep. Leaves change. They are so amazing.
All right, so I hope that you enjoyed that story. And now we are going to play a game. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, and I'm going to come to the end here. I hope you all can see this. All right, so we read the story Leaves, a fall pop-up book. And there are some things that you might have seen that my dog just tried to steal that remind us of fall. So some things that we see only in fall might be these pretty, beautiful leaves. Everybody look at the color. In the fall, we have beautiful leaves that turn the color of yellow, orange, red, sometimes pops of green. Okay, they are so beautiful. And if you look at this picture here with the four seasons, you see that the ones with the yellow and orange and red leaves show us the season of fall or autumn. You also might see things like this. This is a pumpkin. Okay, a pumpkin. We see pumpkins in the fall. Maybe you go and pick some. Maybe you paint them or make them into jack-o'-lanterns. But we are going to talk about pumpkins and Halloween and all the fun things you can do with pumpkins. But pumpkins, we see them in the fall. Again, you might see some of these leaves. These are real leaves. I just went outside and I got off the ground. See how they were once brown or they were once green, which they're still pretty, but they turn these beautiful shades of yellow, orange, red, and green. So this is a leaf from a tree that we would see in the fall. And then I have another one I just picked for all of you to see. You can see that there are hints of orange and hints of red. So these are all the different color leaves that you might see in the fall. So now it's your turn. I want all of you to participate in a fun game. I'm going to show you my last slide of my PowerPoint. Whoops, sorry guys. What do we see in the fall and the autumn? And I have a special scavenger hunt for you to all take a look. So with permission, with somebody at home, I want all of you to take a walk. Maybe it's around your neighborhood. I really want you to pay attention, really look around and see if you can see things that show us it is the season of fall or autumn. It is the season of autumn and fall. So how do we know? Maybe you could get a box or a basket or maybe a bag, okay? And you could show us what you see. What do you see? So again, we have our leaves. Maybe you have a box or a basket. And I really want you to walk around, look around, and see if you can find these things that show us that it is fall, okay? So I have a scavenger hunt for all of you. Again, with permission, I want you to ask mom, dad, someone at home that is responsible, that can give you permission. Maybe they can go with you on what we call a scavenger hunt. A scavenger hunt is when everyone uses their magic eyes, and our magic eyes look for certain things. And in this scavenger hunt, our magic eyes are going to help us find things that we see in the season of fall or autumn. So let's look here. You might see a pumpkin. Okay, you might see a pumpkin. You might see a red leaf right here. You might see a chestnut. Sometimes the squirrels eat them. When all the leaves fall off the tree, you might rake them, or you might see someone has a rake. A brown leaf, because they're no longer green, you might find a brown leaf. An apple. An apple reminds us of fall. Okay, an apple. So if you find an apple. An acorn, we usually find them on the ground. They fall from the trees. If you find an acorn, that is showing us it is fall. Some people like to decorate for fall or autumn. If you look around and see if anyone has a scarecrow out, scarecrow is going to be something you're going to look for. And how we know that we are no longer in summer and fall is happening and the next season is coming is when all of those leaves fall off the tree. We call that a bare tree. No leaves. If something is bare, it means no more. So really look around. I was just looking out my window and my trees are not yet bare, okay? Because the leaves just started to turn and the leaves are just starting to fall on the ground. So you will probably see no bare trees, but keep paying attention as we get further and further into October. The next thing that I want you to look for on our fall scavenger hunt is an orange leaf or an orange leaf. So Miss Salvatore has it right here. Here is an orange leaf, okay? So really pay attention. Next, I want you to look for an evergreen tree. An evergreen tree. It looks like a Christmas tree. Okay, it is called an evergreen tree. And these favorite little animals that run around and usually shove these acorns and the chestnuts in their little cheeks, they are called squirrels. So I want everyone to look for squirrels. We really see our squirrels out in the season of fall or autumn. So see if you can use your magic eyes and spot a squirrel. We have 3 more things left on our scavenger hunt. I want all of you to look for that yellow leaf, okay, like the one that I just showed you, yellow. It is shades of yellow. You are going to use your magic eyes to look for a yellow leaf. The next one is an animal we usually see in the sky. It is a bird. It is called a crow. A crow is a bird that comes around in the fall or the autumn, okay? And they usually are seen when we decorate for Halloween. So everybody see if you can find a crow. They are usually black, very dark. They have dark feathers, dark body, and we see them in the fall and the autumn. And there is one more thing in our scavenger hunt. I have 2 of them here for you. Everybody take a look. We found these on the ground. These are called pine cones. Pine cones. Okay. They usually fall also out of the trees. You find them on the ground. So this is our scavenger hunt. And here's the deal. You ask mom, dad, someone at home that is responsible, that can take you for a walk as long as someone at home says it is okay. And you are going to take your bag, take your basket, take a box, and see how many of these you might be able to see. Now, Miss Salvatore cannot take this pumpkin and put it in her bag. But if you go on a walk and you see a pumpkin, that is okay, as long as we were able to see it. Sometimes you can take a picture with it. So if you don't want to take pine cones home and you find them, maybe you could ask mom, dad, someone at home to take a picture with them, okay? And then you can send it to me. I want to see how many of us can find all of these things on our fall scavenger hunt. So whether you collect them in the bag, in a box, mom, dad, someone at home takes a picture of them, and they send it to Miss Salvatore. Again, you can email it to me. I'm going to put up the whiteboard with my email address so that if mom, dad, or someone lets you find something and take a picture with it, you can send it to me, and then I will share it only with the friends in our class to show that we were able to find things that remind us and show us that it is the season of fall. So parents, guardians, somebody at home, please try to enjoy some fresh air outside as long as that is something you are okay with your children doing. I really want you to look for some things that were on our scavenger hunt list. talk about them. If possible, let them pick it up, touch it, really be able to describe to us the color and maybe the texture. And if it's something like a pumpkin that they see or a pine cone or something big, and you feel comfortable taking a picture and sending it to me, we will make a class bingo sheet and I will put the pictures up of all of the kids in our class that are able to show us what they found that show us that it is the season of fall, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed our story today. I hope that you are able to name the 4 seasons. I hope that you practice the sentence, it is the season of fall. It is fall because, and give me at least one reason why it's fall. And next time I see you, I hope to see all of the things that you collect or your pictures that show us that it is indeed fall. It is no longer really hot. The leaves are changing colors. We have some holidays like Halloween, Thanksgiving coming up, and it might be time to put your summer clothes away and maybe get your jackets and sweatshirts ready because the weather starts to get cool, brisk, okay? So I hope that you had fun today. I hope that you learned a lot, but most importantly, I hope you remember it's fall, and I want to see all of the things that you find that show us that it is the fall or the season of fall. So until next time, I hope you have a great week. I hope that by next week, you and your parents can send me all of the great things that you found together on the scavenger hunt, and I will see you later. Bye.